All right. So now, as you all told me about the first battle of Panipat, that it was fought between Babur, it was fought between Ibrahim Lodi, and although Ibrahim Lodi had got a huge army, but still he was defeated by Babur. Why he was defeated? Because yes, just a minute. So in this, we saw that although compared to Ibrahim Lodi's army, Babur's army was comparatively very less. Still, he could win the battle because he used different strategies. He had planning. He had planned for the battle, and finally, Ibrahim Lodi got defeated. Now, once the Babur took over, he had to face the Rajputs. Why do you think the Rajputs were against Babur, and what did they do? Who will tell me this? Battles against Rajputs. What happened in this? Which battles were led against the Rajputs? Am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, who will tell me why? What battles were led against Rajputs? How did the Rajput defense? Yes, Sujal.
Ma'am, while Babur may have defeated the last Delhi Sultan, it did not assure him of total control and rule in India. He still had to fight with the local Rajput forces.
Tell me in your
and those
own
around
words,
Delhi.
Sujal. Sujal, don't read better. Tell me what you have understood. Don't read. Yes, Shlo?
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes, Akansh.
Ma'am, Rajputs were against him because ma'am, he ruled over half of the India and he was
Yes.
known to rule the Rajputs.
Yes. So the Rajputs were not ready to accept, that Ibrahim Lodi got defeated and Babur got the mighty powers, and therefore they were giving him a very tough time. And one thing, see, I'll just read. I think we'll have to continue from here because you all don't remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Big gap of holidays. So no problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Battles against Rajputs. Please make a note of it, everybody. Now, what did they do? First enemy was Rana Sanga. Please underline the name Rana Sanga. So, Babur had to face the Rajput army, which was led by whom? Rana Sanga. Okay. Okay. That was the first challenge which Babur had to face once he took up the throne. They met at a place which was called as Khanwa. Okay. And where is this place? This place is in Agra.
close to Agra.
Yes, it is close to Agra. Once again, armed better, Babur was able to defeat and subdue Rana Sanga's 80,000 strong force. His knowledge of battle tactics and use of superior forces enabled him to gain victory. So this was the second time, although Babur lacked armed forces, okay, or although Babur lacked military weapons, okay, which was required for the battles, but still he was able to defeat whom? The Rana Sanga, who had almost 80,000 strong army men with him. Okay, so Babur could defeat them also very easily. So this is again the second victory. Yes, second victory for whom? For Babur. He defeated. His knowledge of battle tactics and use of superior forces enabled him to gain victory. Please underline this. Why was Babur, getting victory after victory, although he had very less army men? It was just because he used different war tactics, all right? And he was able to plan the battles beforehand. He used different strategies. In the year 1528, he defeated the Rajputs, which was led by Mandini Rai in Chanderi. Please underline. The second enemy whom he had faced after Rana Sanga was
Medini Rai.
Medini Rai in Chanderi.
In Chanderi. Okay. So number one was Rana Sanga. Number two is
Medini Rai in Chanderi.
Medini Rai.
Now this marked the end of the Rajput resistance, which stayed for a long time. These victories, Babur shifted his interest from Kabul to India, and he took over many forts in and around the area. His kingdom included Central Asian territories, Kabul, the Punjab, Delhi, and other parts of North India, as far as South Gwalior and as far as East as the Bihar. So he defeated first Ibrahim Lodi, secondly he defeated Rana Sanga, thirdly he defeated Medini Rai. Now with this, it brought an end to the rule of the Rajputs. Now, if a person, children, if a person gets victories after victories, definitely don't you think he will have more interest in that particular field? Yes, the field which will get
Battlefields.
victories after victory. So definitely you will feel more interested. So initially Babur was interested in Kabul, but then when he saw over here he's getting victories after victories, so he shifted his interest from Kabul to India, right? So this is how he entered India. Please underline that he shifted his interest. It brought and it marked an end of the Rajput rule. Underline that he shifted his interest from Kabul to India. Okay. After that, when he shifted, as we all know, once he shifted his interest to India, he started expanding his territories. Okay. Towards the north, he towards the south, towards the east. Okay. In the south, which areas he were able to capture? He was able
Gwalior.
As far as Gwalior.
Okay. In the
Gwalior.
As
east, in the east,
Bihar, as far as he says Bihar.
As far as
Okay.
Bihar.
Okay. And in the Central Asian territories, what were
Kabul.
included?
The Kabul.
Punjab,
Punjab
and other
Delhi.
parts of
Okay.
North
North
India.
India.
So this is the limit of extension. Okay, till how he was able to expand his army. Fine. Got it? Territories. Next page. Conclusion. Babur was more of a soldier than a politician. Don't you feel that? Was he a politician?
Yes,
or he
ma'am.
was a
No,
soldier?
ma'am.
No, ma'am. He was not a
Person
politician.
who is winning battle after battle will be called as a politician or a soldier?
Ma'am, he will be called as a great soldier.
Yes, as a soldier. It has been suggested by historians that the government has set up what he set up was Saifi, that means by sword, and not Kalami, by pen. Please underline that. He had set up his government, which was called by Saifi. Saif means sword. Okay.
Sword.
Kalam means pen. Okay. So he was able to set up his territory with the help of the sword and not by pen, right? Because he would prefer going on battles and winning the battles, right? Isn't it? So that included what? Sword, not a pen. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Considerable parts of his empire were ruled by his ministers with full sovereignty. He was an Orthodox Sunni Muslim and loved architecture and music. He was also a master of Turkey, his mother tongue, as well as Persian. Please underline, all these are attributes, if you might get a question based on this. So he was Orthodox, he loved architecture, he loved music, and how many languages he had command over, children?
Two.
Turkey
Two.
and Persian.
Turkey and
Turkey and
Persian.
Persian.
Okay, and this is very important. The name which we will study now is called as Baburnama. Please underline. The chronicles of his life, that is the Baburnama, okay, remains widely used and is a masterpiece of that genre of literature. So Babur has what? Baburnama. Okay?
Baburnama.
Baburnama.
Okay, so from the word itself, it will give you a hint to remember. Okay, he had written what? Baburnama,
Baburnama.
which was very famous. Okay, Babur nominated his son, who was a son, Humayun,
Humayun.
as his successor, and he died on 30th December 1530 at the age of 48. Please underline that after Babur, who was the next successor who would take up the throne
Humayun.
now?
His son
Humayun.
Humayun.
Humayun. And when did Babur die?
30th December 1530.
December
What age?
1530.
48.
Besides being an excellent warrior, Babur was a poet who wielded aesthetic appreciation. He was an excellent musician. Underline, he was an excellent musician. He was a great scholar. He was a lover of literature. And he had written his own autobiography, which was called as Tuzuke Babari. That is Babarnama.
Babarnama.
Underline this entire sentence. It is very important. Okay. So these shows all his qualities. He also, apart from writing his own biography, apart from being a excellent scholar, a lover of literature, and an excellent musician, he also planted gardens in Agra to relinquish his love for nature. In fact, he was buried in a garden in Kabul on a hill surrounded by his favorite flowers and cool running water. So this shows his love for the nature, that he planted a garden. And in fact, when he died, where he was buried, children? Where was he buried?
In
a garden in Kabul.
Surrounded by
In a garden in Kabul. I hope you all understood about Babur everything now.
Ma'am, that means he had many good qualities.
He had good quality. That's the reason, and that's the reason he's called as the founder of Mughal dynasty.
Mughal dynasty.
Next ruler which we will study about will be whom? Any guesses?
Humayun.
Let's do the quiz. Let's do the quiz quickly. Are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
At which age did Babur conquered Samarkand?
14.
14.
Very good. Next. Babur occupied Kabul in dash.
1504. I mean,
1504.
Excellent. Next. Very good. The first battle of Panipat was between Babur and dash.
Ibrahim Lodi.
Very good. Very good. This shows you all have understood the content. Very nice. In the year 1527, Babur had to face the might of the Rajputs of Mewar, which was led by Rana Sanga. They met at
Panipat.
Khanwa. This is not the correct spelling of Khanwa.
This is the wrong spelling.
Okay.
Khan.
Yeah, that is the spelling of Khanwa, which you were writing.
Next. In which year did Babur defeated the Rajputs, which was led by Medini Rai in Chanderi?
1528.
1528.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. I hope you all are not referring to the books and you all are giving me the answers.
No,
directly.
Ma'am, honest answers.
Honest answers.
Is
Huh?
closed.
Okay. Good. Keep it up. 1 minute. When I was discussing the quiz, there was one student who told at Panipat. So who was that student?
Ma'am, I think Suja.
Okay, I just want to clarify the doubt. Which battle was left at Panipat? Was it Battle of Khanwa?
No, ma'am. Ibrahim Lodi.
No, battle. Name of the battle? Yeah, it was Ibrahim Lodi. Very good. But name of the battle? Which battle Ibrahim Lodi?
First battle of Panipat.
First battle
Very
of
good.
Panipat.
Very good. Got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Have
Yes,
you all
ma'am.
understood till here? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.